was great meeting you both tonight. I just want to go over the scope of work for your home. Here on the front of the house, what we would do is paint all your soffit and fascia. Here you have a zero soffit line, so you just have fascia around the house. Any kind of vents would be painted. We will not paint the gutters on the side over here because they're fairly new. They have a great coating on them. But I would paint the soffit underneath the gutters and the fascia as far as we can get up there and coat. Little areas around the roof line like this fascia. All your window frames will be painted as well. And your door frame around here with the color of your choice, which I would go back with the same kind of color that you got unless you want something different. Let me know. I'll put up some samples so you can take a look at that. Now would be a good time to change that because all the trim on the house will be changed at the same time. So over here on the left side of the house, what we'd be doing is cutting out the bottom 12 to 18 inches wherever it's rotted out, no less than 12 inches, and taking all the trim off the wall. And then we'd be installing 9-foot sheets of the grained hardy plank sheathing so that it looks just like what you've got right now, except it'll be all in fiber cement as opposed to the masonite. So it'll stand up for a long time and be completely maintenance free. All of the after we put the sheathing on, we'll be installing a piece of flashing over the water table that you have right now. You have a piece of flashing there. That flashing is really inadequate because it's got it doesn't have enough depth. It doesn't have enough extension past the siding to let the water roll off of the water table. So I'll be covering the water table with a piece of flashing. That's a textured PVC coil stock that we'll custom make out here on the job site. And it's made with a 10-foot machine that we bend the metal with. And so we'll put that over the drip board. We'll secure it to the sheathing, and then we'll put the moisture barrier over the flashing. Put the sheets of siding up first. That will look almost identical to what you have now. The grain's just a little bit different, but not much different. And then put the pieces of trim, the 1x2 bats, on the house over the seams. So you won't see any seams, just like you don't now. And the corners will be the 1x4 corners, just like you have now. And then the center will be 1x2. So the 1x2s will be 1.75 inch wide by 3/4 thick, just like what you've got now. The garage door will also get overlaid with hardy plank. So all the garage door frame will get overlaid with hardy plank, all that trim color right there. And then the garage doors and the trim is all painted. We're painting everything on the home except for the stucco. So all the garage door frames will get wrapped in 5/16 thick hardy plank, and then we'll seal that up and then coat it when we coat the garage doors. So it'll look real clean and it'll have a maintenance-free facade on it. Here on the back of the house, same scope of work with pulling the siding, cutting the siding a real straight line across, 12 to 18 inches up. This back area is probably a 12-inch type cutout that we'll need to do. And then install the OSB in that place. We'll check the insulation and make sure it's insulated. I do supply up to 2 rolls of insulation to do any kind of pocket fills that we need to fill in case there's some insulation lacking down toward the base plate in your case. And we'll fill those spots with the insulation. And then we'll put on the OSB sheathing, put on the flashing on the brick ledge down here, and then put up the moisture barrier, put on the hardy siding. Just like on the other side where you have a 9-foot wall, they made a split up here at the top, and you can see it along this line where the shadow is. That split will be gone because I'll use 9-foot sheets to actually cover that area so that you don't have the split where that flashing is anymore. It'll be all continuous from top to bottom. Over here on the left side of the house, we'll be coating all this area, doing the same kind of installation so that we keep the grain up on the wall, so there'll be the same hardy siding. All of this patio cover area will be reprimed and painted again. And in the ceiling as well, and the posts, everything except for the stucco. Alright, over here on the right side of the house, the scope of work over here is really just painting the window frames, all the grills in the window. These will all get painted, so your windows will get repainted, and then they'll get resealed too with that 55-year elastomeric caulking. It's a 950A by Sherwin-Williams, and it looks really great after everything's done. It smooths things out, and it adds some elasticity to the areas so that it doesn't crack. All the soffits and the fascia will be coated as well. And like I said, everything gets power washed before. We use a gel max in the power wash to kind of release the dirt off the existing areas. The hardy plank, we power wash it to get the dust off, so we have the best possible adhesion before we apply the primer and then the final coat of the paint. The primer is applied with the 7.5-inch wet mill, and then the final coat is put on with the 7 1/4 wet mill thickness. So thank you guys once again for the chance to come out and check out your house and potentially serve you with this project. I think it'd be a great project. Definitely increase the value of the home with and the maintenance-free aspect, and it'll look really great too. Get rid of all that rot and to just clean things up. So thank you very much, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.